The Legend of the Gorilla 2, Bringing the Silverback, written by John J.K. Karelis and narrated by John J.K. Karelis. Preface. The book had taken its course. A spell was being cast. The legend of the gorilla and its supernatural force had upturned negative side effects from Don's past. He had found himself more impressive than before. Don was now immortal, but alone as he thought he was, would he ever last? Introduction. Don had intentionally altered the state of life on Earth to protect himself from ghosts of his past. He had dreams of monstrous dimensions and didn't need nor want bad spirits bringing him down. He had to end them once and for all, but the only way to do that was to enter Yorvirld and fight fantastically. Sydney, as with the rest of the globe, hadn't even begun to transform yet, but Don was steadily evolving into the gorilla, and the fanging Australian federal police officers were turning into vampires, obviously because his vamped-up bulldog, Mac, had bit one of them who then bit the other. Don didn't see the second bit, as he was busy staring to the demonic fiery eyes of Babula, just as his guest entered the scenic Aussie setting. This time, I was composing from a different angle. Chapter 1. Rocking Shockwaves. The storm had ended, skies unclogged, and a lone boat streamed over Sydney Harbour, leaving sensational ripples reflecting the twin rainbows remaining in the blue beyond the CBD across the far side of the quay. To the distant left, the Opera House made a mark with its tangle of sails, whilst a solitary rook perched on one leg above the outlooking mast cawed, "Caw!" He had the sharpest pale bare beak one could ever gauge. An airborne charred white journal paper pinned to a rose stem fluttered around the GBT, with Wildcat's ghost creating the breeze, bypassing a vacant Brakefield Park to the west and the Sydney Harbour Bridge above that. Babula was glowering at them through the driver's side window as Mac yelped, "Help!" The American bulldog's eyes were still bloodshot, and Don trembled as he struggled to cautiously turn the truck key with his power-filled right mitt, next to his ghost granddad, Harry. Backing up to park was a newish bright yellow three-seater ute with a spiky-haired blonde guy in the driver's chair, a blonde and a light brunette-locked female next to her in the passenger's wear. One of the guy's blue eyes was crossed. It was Jacob the gypsy, and a pale, straight-beaked, regular-sized bird like a crow, otherwise known as the rook, cawed, "Haw!" as he swooped through overhead. Wildcat's spirit was the drift of the stricken journal entry whirling around the passenger side of the truck. She propelled it like a kitten chasing bolts of twine with her paws and breezy maws to land flat in the middle of the windscreen as focus went through the paper.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?